time getting coached.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Looking back on this game, I think like I did like really big ins in fights.
Okay.
Like after the fight, I was like, what am I doing? But yeah, whatever. I can just get better. I don't know.
Mhm. Okay. Full cleared down. Looks normal. Looks like we see the enemy jungle is clearing up because we see him on the red's gone, right? So we could just assume anytime you clear down opposite side, you assume that your Krugs are synced with his Krugs. So when you're on Krugs, he's on Krugs. When you're on Raptors, he's on Raptors. When you're on Wolves, he's on Wolves. And when you're on Gromp, he's probably on Gromp, right? All your camps are probably synced. Um, same way that when you're on bot crab, you should already danger caution jumping top crab because that's probably where he is, right? That's just what it means to be pathing opposite side of each other. So I would always just, even though you don't
Yeah.
see him, I would preemptively just ping the danger top crab so your top laner knows and your mid laner knows, right?
I usually do that, but I saw Seth was like really weak sided push to his turret. That's why.
Well, even better, then you should ping that so he's aware he could get dove, right?
That's fair.
Yeah. So we protect our Diana. Look at the base. Talon flashes in. Well, this is good for you, just because he flashes. So now you have flash advantage. And you base first, so you're first on your camps. Which is good to know. Anytime you're mirrored, it's really good to know. Because again, normally he'd be finishing off his Raptors right now, same as you, but now he's probably just starting his Raptors because he's just 3-4 seconds slower.
You said I can go to his Raptors right now?
No, I'm saying normally because you guys are in sync, so normally he'd also be starting his Raptors right now. I'm
Yeah,
saying,
but I'm a bit ahead on tempo. Yeah.
yeah. So now I'm saying not by much. I'm just saying instead of like,
Yeah.
normally he'd also be finishing his, but I'm saying now he probably just started his. Like you're like up like 4 or 5 seconds, right? No point to hit this because you should already know it's dead because you did bot grab, he did top grab, so that means this bot grab will despawn the same way time this
I
top
think I
tab.
saw him having a 24 CS. That's why.
Oh really? Let's see. I'll press tab. I'll wait to see you press tab.
Probably after the play.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I won't skip forward. Oh, you're right. Okay, never mind. Good crab check. I don't know. He didn't skip crab, so he must have skipped one of his camps. He must have skipped like Gromp or Wolves or
Mhm.
something. Interesting. Or maybe Krugs. Good call. I'm scared about this Dragon Pull because, again, we know he's clearing downwards, so if we just finish Gromp, he probably just finishes Krugs. So if there's a ward in this pit, there's no reason why he can't just eat over the wall and smite it away, right? I'm not saying this is. I think it's because your Ballion's with you. It's fine. If your Ballion wasn't hitting with you, so you didn't have like a Maokai, I'd say this is way. If you were soloing it, it'd be way scarier. But since you have Ballion with you, I think it's completely fine. Because if he jumps over, he's no flash, so he'll get hit by Maokai W and die. So
Yeah,
TLDR
yeah, that's what I thought.
because
Me
Ballion's
and W.
yeah, so Ballion's with you, it's good. If Ballion wasn't with you, I'd say it's bad. But they were with you, so it was a good pull. Pull red buff. TF ulti bot died, perfect. Full clearing down. Honestly,
Yeah, Jim was smurfing for like 10, 12 minutes, and then I don't know. Like
uh,
right now, he was really pushing it.
uh, so far we are 9 minutes in the game and I have no complaints, which is really rare. So far, it's 9 minutes of perfection, just full
Yeah, it
clearing.
went downhill after that.
Yeah, we'll see. So far, it's 9 minutes of dragon and grubs, and you got a gank off, and so everything's so far so good. Top died. I think there's nothing you can do here. Let's watch this fight. Just slow mechanics.
Wow.
This guy should have died. He looks like he still dies. Yeah, you still get him just slow. I'll tell you what's slow. The second he's in Q range, right now you should just Q. If he W's you, you should Q him, right? Especially when he W's you, he's stuck in animation, so your Q's unmissable. So he should be Q'd already. You could almost use your Q as a poke spell. You could Q him, and then you don't have to go in and auto. You could Q him, and then 2 seconds later you Q him again. Your Q's like a 2 second cooldown, you know? So you could Q him way earlier, and then because there's no reason why he should be able to W and Q you and auto you and before you ever even Q'd him, you know? Um, besides that, the W is fine. And then obviously if you did, I think if you W and also smite him for the slow, then this ult would have hit. So
Yeah,
smite,
yeah,
don't forget
you're
the
right.
smite and Q earlier. That's my only complaints, but still worked out. Good fight. I agree with you basing here. You canceled it. I agree with the premise. Because if you had ult and flash up, I'm fine with you staying on the map. Because you even with 1,000 gold with ult and flash, you are fight ready. You have those are called good conditions, right? Full HP, ult up, flash up. Because you have no ult, no flash, 1,000 HP, you don't want to even start dragon right now. Your perfect world is you base, spend 1,000 gold, kill your respawning Gromp, then kill your respawning wolves, and then by then your ult and flash are both back up, and then you start dragon, right? There's no if you had a
I
choice,
was
start
really divided here. Yeah.
yeah, there's a choice, start dragon with ult up or start dragon without ult up. It should when I say it like that, it sounds really simple, right? Like an
Yeah.
obvious choice, do it with one ult up. So here I would I agree with you. Initially, you should just finish your base. If you had ult flash up, or if you're let's say your ult flashes up in 10 seconds, like they're about to be up, then I think staying started on spawn is fine because they're nowhere near to being up. I would base and then I would do like Gromp Wolves, and then I would start it. And in this case, you'd base and keep in mind from here to here, running bots around the same distance. It's technically it's stronger, better for Viego to run from base because you can E this wall, so it's
Yeah,
really
the way.
right.
Yeah.
So I want to say you'd be here at the exact same time, maybe 1 or 2 seconds slower going from base, but then you'd also have 1,000 extra gold, and then this fight you take would have probably looked way more convincing, right? Than it was because it did look
The only reason I didn't base there because Jin is like 7-0 or 7-1. That's why.
yeah, makes sense. But you end up, I think you played this well. You Alistair Talon, and now you can pull this because the jungler is dead. Perfect. Then you base up for perfect item. Plans to. I think this is fine. I think I could argue here that it's better to clear up because you should always play for objectives, and the next objective spawning is Herald, so it's better to do Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Red, Krugs, and then you'll finish your clear when Herald's spawning in a minute. But you could argue that, but if you have the logic to say, I don't care about Herald, all I care about is protecting Jhin, then I think pathing down is fine. So TLDR, if you want to play for Herald, you should be pathing up. If you want to just
Yeah.
protect Jhin and you don't give a fuck about the Herald objective, because you're stacking dragons, then I think this is fine as well. I think both are equally good. Uh, I think as long as you don't care, as long as you don't, as long as I don't see you ganking or playing for Herald, I like this path better. But if I see you playing for Herald, then you should have just cleared upwards. Make sense? So we'll see what you do. Yeah, it looks like yeah, you don't get Herald. Nice, this is good. Obviously you get cheesed,
Yeah, that was
but
an int. Like I was really scared of Talon, and he actually came, and yeah.
let's see this. Let's see if you could just done this gank better first. I wouldn't flash for this guy, by the way, ever. So my rule on flashing is you're new, so I don't blame you. So this is my rule on flashing. I flash for 5 reasons. Maybe it's four. I forget. I haven't said this rule in a while. So A is you're on. I call it. It's your own welfare. Like you're fucking like 0-6. Like you're fucking so behind. You just need a crumb of gold. Like you're so behind. You just need to get the ball rolling. Like the game is going so badly that like you need some gold. That's not the case. You're obviously the game's not shit and you're not behind, right? Option two,
Yeah.
it's for a shutdown. The CF is worth 600 gold because he has a shutdown. Then it's fine because he has a shutdown.
Yeah.
Option three, you have a shutdown, so you're flashing to live. If you're just worth like a regular kill, I don't. I half the time I don't flash to live. Sometimes it depends, but half the time I don't flash to live because like I'd rather keep my flash. I'd rather just accept my death and keep my flash for like a dragon fight or a herald fight or a baron fight. It's just 300 gold. It's not even a cloth armor. Who cares, right? 4 is for an
Yeah.
objective, so I'll flash in team fight. So if we're 5v5ing for Dragon or 5v5ing at the Baron, I'll use my flash in the team fight because it's a team fight. So if you win the team fight, you get the objective. And then 5 is objective. Let's say Dragon spawns in 20 seconds. Then I would flash to kill this guy because he'll be dead for the Dragon spawn, and then we could pull Dragon on spawn with him being dead. So
Yeah.
4 and 5 are kind of at the same point because I'll flash for the team fight to get, because if I win the team fight, then I'm gonna get the objective. You know. In this case, none of those things apply. It doesn't have a shutdown. You're not behind. There's no objective spawning. I mean, Herald spawning, but we're not playing for Herald. We already established that, right? Um, all you're doing now is, again, we've got 2 dragons, so we have third dragon spawning in 4 minutes, and now you have no flash for third dragon. And in my head, like, potentially your flash could single-handedly win the third dragon fight. Who knows? You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
why I just, because again, you got 300 gold for that flash. Your 300 gold is, you get nice. You could buy a cloth armor now, but now you die because you have no flash, and you got a shutdown. So like when you have a shutdown, it's not like a new thing. You leave base and you start your shutdown. I would always press tab from leaving base. See, I'm with a shutdown and be like, okay, I'm probably just gonna save my flash defensively. Oh, there's a fucking I forget I said the point, but yeah, same way how like you're gonna flash the third point, you're gonna flash for a shutdown. You're also gonna save your flash if you have a shutdown. The shutdown is me having shutdown and enemy having shutdown. If the enemy has a shutdown, I'll save my flash to kill them. If I have a shutdown, I'll save my flash so they don't get my shutdown. Same logic applies for the shutdowns, you know? So in this case, you have a big shutdown, so I'm probably never flashing aggressively unless it's for like an objective, you know? In this case, you had a big shutdown. 500 gold is
Can
fuck.
you check again? Like, does my W hit TF there?
Yeah, wait, let's see.
Because I thought it didn't.
It's
Yeah, it
close.
actually does.
It looks like it does too. Yeah, I think just because you actually you know, it would look more obviously if you didn't W early. Because right now, obviously, when you W, you slow yourself. If you started your W like here, um, or maybe like here, like somewhere like you know, not here,
Yeah, I
but
get
this is
that.
too. You get
Like
then
half a second
yeah, like,
later,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Half a second, then you'll be slowed slower, like not as hard, and then you would have reached them faster, you know. So,
Yeah.
so I agree with that because obviously dying technically you died 1 for 1, you died to kill TF, but obviously you're worth way more gold than TF. So
Yeah,
no,
it's not worth, yeah.
yeah,
I was pinging them to like leave him, is that correct? Like generally, I don't know.
the T
Because
that
they chased him from bot lane to Herald.
yeah, it's correct, but teammates sometimes don't listen. Sadly, they actually got him,
Okay.
but yeah. If I'm you, I'm looking to. If I'm you, I'm looking to base ASAP
Yeah, this
for
is the part
collector.
of the game where I'm kind of lost, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking. I guess kill this guy, and then if I'm you, I'm looking to base ASAP and play for Dragon. So Dragon's 30 seconds, instantly base. You don't need this Raptor camp for anything. You have item. Collector is 1,000, 100, 1,125. So base for collector instantly. Like here is one of those things where I know you don't want to fight, but your Maokai sees you eating in, and he says,
No, I
"Oh,
actually do want to fight here.
yeah, I don't know why you want to fight. You have 2,400 gold in your inventory." Yes, I always like to play this game. Again, I love when actually new people here because I can say shit I've already said before. A kill is worth 300 gold, correct?
Yeah,
So 6 times 300 is 1,800, right? You have 6 kills.
yeah.
Um, so you're until you base, you're not 6-1. You are 0-1-0,
Yeah.
right?
That
You have
makes sense.
2,300 gold. So right now you are not 6-1 Viego. You are a 0-1-0 Viego. Even your assist is gone as well, and you still have gold left over as well. So you're actually a 0-1-0 and 120 CS Viego right now until you base. Now I ask you that, and now I ask you a 0-1-0, no ult, no flash Viego. You want to fight here, right?
Like my logic here is that
Jin strong.
I have Dirk and Kraken. Maokai has really good CC and Jin is hitting like a truck, so I
Yeah,
can get a reset at least.
you're definitely still strong. Um, I just think that I think Jin's also strong too. Um, but I don't know. I mean, the fight goes well, but it's always not. It's not about the results. It's about the. I
Yeah.
think the point is, if you run this fight 1,000 times, and let's say right now this fight is actually leaning towards your victory. So let's say you win this fight 1,000 times, and let's say this fight is 60-40. So you win this fight 600 times, you lose this fight 400 times. I guarantee you, if you base, get collector, spend the other 1,000 gold on like double long short or whatever you're gonna buy next, do Wolves Gromp waiting for your ult and flash come up, and then you take a fight exactly 1 minute from now with collector up, 200 extra gold, the 2 extra items, flash up, ult up. Any fight you take with your Jin Maokai won't be 60-40 or 600 400. It would be
Yeah,
800
it would be
200
like 90.
or 90. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you play 1,000 game solo queue, you always want to go for the. If you have guaranteed 80, 20, 90, 10 plays, those are the plays you consistently want to be looking for. Obviously, in this case, this fight worked, but you get the idea. I would easily argue that if you just based and ran to dragon instead of doing this, I know your set's trolling by doing the dragon. I get it, but I think if you just based and ran straight there, um,
No, that
you would
yeah, I
you would
was really I don't know, like I tilted so much from this because it was we had three Drakes, I think, or I don't know. He lost a soul, that's why.
yeah. This would have been your third, and you'd have soul win con. I agree. It's definitely annoying. You don't always have control over it. Without being too hindsighty, I think if you based and wrench right here, then you would be here in time. But it is kind of annoying. I think at this point as well, they're all dead. If you could see, once you see he's doing it, I would like you see he could see he's doing it now. I maybe didn't notice because you're so busy fighting, but right now you don't have to base right now technically because now they're all dead. So at this point,
Yeah,
why
yeah,
not keep saying that no one's gonna? They're all dead. So if anything, you could take blast plant and then fly over there, smite it, and then just base. Um, it's kind. It's
yeah.
I agree.
There's a world where I drop Herald here and go Drake. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean I don't think you have to drop Herald. I'd rather save Herald for these outer towers. Um, but yeah, I do think that usually the easiest way to guarantee games and to close out games is Soul. So not getting Soul here does definitely suck. Nice ult. Actually, let me open that map from here. It is awkward. I always say in like starting mid game, jungle is your glorified babysitter, and I see my immobile carry mid, and I'm terrified he'll die, and if Jin dies, we lose the game. But it's also one of the things where like someone has to go bot, so I think this is fine.
yeah, yeah. I don't know what to do here.
The only thing I think going bot here is fine. I would though if I was you, spam ping danger mid and be like, don't fight mid, don't fight mid. Again, they might not listen to you, but the chances increase that they might. So
Yeah,
I think here you
yeah.
fight too
I entered
fast.
here.
At
Like
this
that's the beginning of the downfall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because at this point, your team's actually the death timers aren't that long, so your entire team's alive now already. It sets alive, Diana's alive, this guy's alive. Jin's dead, but so is Jinx. So right now the map's actually even. It's 44. You have 4 people on the map, they have 4 people on the map. So if you just wait, even right now you have Maokai is on his way. So if you just don't die, they can't do Otacon. There's no way they'll kill it before Diana
Yeah.
and Maokai get here. It's impossible. And then at the very least, you have a 3v4 where obviously and some might have TP, and then it's gonna be a 44. And at the very least, you with Blastcone and with Flash, you'll always be in a position to 50-50 potentially. Worst case scenario. The only way that's not possible is if you die. So I think this is probably your biggest mistake of the game. Because objectives are the way you win, and I think this death loses you Otacon, which is a huge objective, right?
Yeah, I've seen the math on Arakan. It's kind of crazy. So this is another end of mine. I was really, I don't know,
It's not
not
too.
focusing.
It's
I
not too
didn't focus
complicated.
Jinx at all.
Yeah, it's not too complicated. It's just Alistar ult, or you could just wait the Alistar ult out and then fight him. It doesn't last forever. You see, it's gone right now. If you were on him now, it's in. Another easy way to look at it is again, anytime you have item. This one honestly, I would just wait and base for item. Your 20 gold from Showboat. It's a huge item, right? Um, it's 625, and then you
No, no, it's 825. I think 200 gold.
huh? Did you just Oh, is it 825? I thought I just saw 6.
Yeah.
Am I dyslexic? Dyslexic. Oh, you're right. Okay, I take it back. Well then, anyways, I would just base right now. Blue Grump. Alright, sick. Insta base. Dragon's up in 2 minutes, right? So maybe do wolves you want just.
Yeah. So and I can defend top. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, base, and then the thing is, it would be really nice. You'll base, you go top, and then you'll clear down. You'll do Krugs, red Raptors, and then by then dragon spawning in like 50 seconds, right? Because like we'll do the math. You base
Yeah,
now,
makes sense.
10-second base, 10 seconds walking here, it's 20 seconds. Each camp takes 10 seconds, so 10, 20, 30. That's 30, and that's 50 seconds, and dragon spawns a minute 50, and then boom, by then dragon spawns a minute, and then you'll just live in this bot jungle, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I would just base for Shilbo. So and obviously, if you had Shilbo, you could be hitting Alistar, and then with the Shilbo, you could be hitting him, which is obviously the wrong way to play the fight, and you'd still win just because you'd be doing more damage
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
you'd be
You're
tankier.
right.
But even then, like obviously, you shouldn't be full hitting an Alistar. It's not the worst though,
Yeah,
because as
like
long as you're for,
I
as
just
long as
get
you're for dragon, that's all I care about, and you're for dragon, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah, but I get so focused on like killing the first guy I hit just for like the Viego passive. That's my habit,
That's
bad
actually a
habit,
good
I guess.
habit to have as long as you're able to kill them.
Yeah.
Okay, finally our first 5-5. Looks good. That was really good. Missed your ult. Besides missing ult, that was a beautiful fight. Yeah, beautiful. Do dragon, perfect. That would have been soul, but it
I know we
happens.
would have
Yeah,
soul, but yes, I
yeah.
tinted, yeah.
Nothing. No ult, no flash. That's all this says. And your mini wave.
And
Big there's you saw Vayne flash. That's huge. Vayne no flash now for soul. Think about it like that. Silver lining always. I know you died there, but you didn't have a shutdown, so it's not a big death. And now Vayne has no flash for soul. And Vayne's the strongest member, so the strongest member has no
at
flash
this
for soul.
point I realized that Jinx was really doing damage to me.
hmm
So I got scared every fight.
I would definitely say this game you should have won Tab Eyes way earlier. In hindsight, they have Vayne, Jinx, Talon. Their only AP champ is a TF, which is like fake AP. You know, he's like a utility champion.
Okay,
So
okay.
definitely Tab Eyes
Yeah.
earlier. Or at the very least, right when you realize Jinx is hitting you, that should be like alarm bells. Okay, Tab Eye sounds pretty good then.
Yeah. I did not expect that, to be honest.
No Tab Eyes, no Showbow.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine. We
You
got the
just
Baron though.
deleted me.
Yeah, I mean it's worth the death. We got Baron. It's worth. Jinx dies, nice. Soul's 1 minute. Play for Soul. Again, at this point, you gotta be a babysitter. If I'm by being bought here, I know you're pinging. Pinging is good. I'm terrified. If your team dies mid here, you lose Dragon. Like it's like unless this
Yeah,
gives you
that I think that's gonna happen.
unless this gives you an item, I really just want to sit on my teammates' cocks and no risk and have this zero chance they die. So
Like, I
no,
really want to know your thoughts about this fight
okay. Yeah, I mean
because I don't know.
this is the game deciding fight, I assume. So we'll see. Okay, just chilling, be patient. Spam, again, you can literally use a poke, like I talked about at level 5. Nice, free hitting, good. Just hit Alistar now at this point. You can't, the front line's too tanky, the thing. Oh, you ulted nothing. And you'll flash nothing as well. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I think hitting Alistar is good. You just ulted and flashed nothing. This guy's like already dead. You just keep autoing him, and then you just, yeah.
I don't know why I ulted there.
You
Looking
ult-
back on it, I
you
don't
ulted,
know.
you ulted the wall. Like, oh no, you flicked your mouse.
Yeah,
Like you're
I,
playing,
I have no
you're
idea.
like playing CS:GO. Look at it. You think you're CS:GO. Look at this. Look at your mouse. Boom! See, your mouse just went from
Yeah,
autoing it
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
boom! Fucking this guy's fucking flicking mid doors on fucking dust too.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you're just team fighting without flash and ult. So it's pretty fucking fucked. Now you guys technically got another advantage. Now you need to like heal up, like go hit a you have no camps to hit, but like I guess just have to play slow. Like let your HP heal up, base regen. Um, it's 45. Play with your set. Nice. That's not bad.
Yeah, I was about to go base and then they hit the plan. That's
I don't think you could base, but I think you just have to sit around and with base regen, you could always let them start it and then look to steal it. Worst case scenario, Um,
yeah.
I think you're playing too scared here. Even like earlier, like I'd say, I'm not saying go in,
Yeah,
but
I
you
was
should
really
you
scared
should
because I got one shot 2 times. Yeah.
yeah. But the thing is, if like you shouldn't be, I'm not saying go in, but you should be playing with your team. Like if you're 1, 2, 3 teammates right here, because if they let's say I don't know, Talon one shots you, then Maokai's gonna kill him. I mean, Maokai's gonna
Yeah,
W.
yeah.
Like, about Talon one shots you, Talon's gonna W him. If Talon goes on Maokai, then you should be able to W him. Like, you guys should be, when you guys play together and you're all low, like, boom, in this case, Talon just full combo Jin. If you were with Jin and he full combo the Jin, then you would W the Talon, he would die right now, and it's 1-for-1. Jin dies, but Talon dies. That's worth because look, then it's a 3v4. I'm sorry, it's a 4v3. You guys have 4 people alive, while you will have only Vayne and TF alive. And again, remember Vayne no flash. We should be tracking this because he flashed on us here, right? And also, if you kill Talon,
Well, at
you
the
get
time, I didn't have that in mind.
yeah. And keep in mind, Talon. If you kill Talon, you're also getting a reset. So you're finally back in the mix. You'll have your ult back. So I think here, if you were playing more with your team instead of kind of being by yourself, you can trade the Talon kill for the Jin kill, which is worth in this case because you get your reset. And you'd keep your number advantage. So I think here you're playing just a little too vegan because I think this was winnable. And even now, I know you're down HP, but it's technically still like even numbers, so you can still like walk up for like here. I would just take if I don't see Talon, I'm assuming this guy must have like ran away with like 1 HP or something. So you can't see it, but I think this Talon just ate a full set W. I didn't see it either, but my point is like use logic. If you don't see the jungle hitting the dragon, and the Vayne's flooding it, the jungle is probably pretty fucking low, right? He's hiding. So when this guy is like, really, this should have got to 2K and Talon still isn't hitting it. So this guy's probably basing 1 HP or went to go hit Krugs or something. So I would just try to take
So
this,
I should just queue
try to
here
try to
the
burst it.
drag.
Yeah, try to burst it, take it over. I mean, Vayne's hitting it for you. It's
Yeah,
2K.
yeah,
It's 2K and Smite is 1200. It's not too complicated, right? Your W
yeah,
auto
yeah,
Q
yeah.
auto Smite
It's
kills
like,
it,
yeah.
and Dyna's probably gonna Q it too. Yeah, Talon still didn't show up, so this guy definitely went to get Krugs and went to heal up with scamps. So I think this fight was winnable. You have to be aware that they like a lot of their damage is single target. So if they hit Jin, then you kill them. If they hit you, then Jin kills them. They can't hit you and Jin at the
Yeah, I
same
saw
time.
him minting here, and I don't know why we didn't kill him for me to get a reset.
I think his ult isn't he tanky. Yeah, he just ulted this. I mean, we're hitting him, but he's fucking pretty tanky. It's Alistair.
Yeah. And Jinx is melting me from behind.
Don't forget
I
these
mean.
fruits. There's fruits right next to you. He'll use you to full. There they are. Wow.
What? The fruit?
Fruits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
it later.
Yeah, you just realized it's fine. Yeah,
So this is where the game ends.
yeah. Oh, close. Yeah, I know it's a close game. Obviously, it sucks. Earlier on the Soul, you should have had Soul ready this game. But I think this team fight before was winnable if you played with your team slightly more. I really hadn't. It's kind of sad. I don't have too much feedback for you. I think you played pretty well. Sometimes these games just happen. Obviously, you did make mistakes. Not like you played perfect. And I did point them out
Yeah.
earlier. But as like a general census, like a lot of times I like to try to give people like a main idea. Like some people have like really poor mechanics, and some people are not looking at the map enough. I think as a general basis, you're playing the game correctly. I think there's always just you have like a bunch of small things collectively, like flashing for TF at one time. You gave Talon 800 gold shutdown, and he started snowballing off that, right? Which these small things really add up and start like doing a domino effect. Not basing when you have full collector. Not building tab eyes when all their strongest members are very heavy AD. Like all these different small things kind of stack up. So I don't think you have any major problems. I saw this game. It's just a lot of like inconsistencies or min maxing that you could be doing. Make sense?
Yeah, I have a game like today, my first game of the day, where I really played like shit. So maybe next time I can put it out.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sounds good. Did you have any specific questions or anything you want to ask?
No, no, no. Like I just don't get why the game,
Mm-hmm.
most of the games, like these past few weeks,